Hi, welcome to the Second Coming of Unbelief. Yes, I shaved my head. It's summer, it's hot. And today I want to talk about Cain and Abel. I'm reading from the New International Version, and starting in verse 13, Cain said to the Lord, "My punishment is more than I can bear. Today you're driving me from the land, and I will be hidden from your presence. I will be a restless wanderer on the land, and whoever finds me will kill me." Who is whoever? Up to now, all we have is Adam, Eve, Cain, Abel, and I believe Seth. So who is this whoever? Okay, and I'm going to go down to Genesis chapter 4, verse 22. Zillah also had a son, Tubal-Cain, who forged all kinds of tools out of bronze and iron. Who taught Tubal-Cain how to melt rocks? Or they already knew it wasn't Adam. Okay, my point is it's a myth. It's a myth, and people who tell myths are not journalists, newspaper journalists, TV journalists, and myths are never written as facts. They're not supposed to be understood as facts. And switching topics ever so slightly, uh, because we know that Adam and Eve is a myth, uh, early man, one way or another, didn't really know about science and meteorology, and they blamed storms and bad weather on an angry God, and they said that God, a happy God, was in charge of good weather. One day somebody came up with a lame brain idea. I want somebody to do something, and that somebody didn't want to do it. So the first somebody said, "Well, if you don't do it, God's going to get angry. You don't want to make God angry, do you?" And the second somebody caved in. And so, "You don't want to make God mad, do you?" is one of the most powerful, um, powerful, manipulative tools known to man. And many of our spiritual beliefs revolve around appeasing an angry God or keeping God from getting angry. This starts pretty early on. Um, Mom and Dad told me, I think age 4 or 5. My brothers are much older than I am, and so I heard a lot of stories for them that weren't really for little kids, but I was there and I understood the words. Now, Mom and Dad said, "Don't put a door key in the book of Daniel because the devil will come on the run." Not good enough for the demons or the underlings, the devil himself will come. And you don't want to see Satan, do you? Um, and much of the current mess in U.S. politics today is, "You don't want to make God mad, do you?" Well, we know about science. We know about meteorology. We know what causes hurricanes, and tornadoes, and earthquakes, and landslides. We know about that. We can predict them. Primitive man could not. We don't need to keep blaming things on God. We have science, we have meteorology, we know why things happen. Um, Being spiritual, that's a different matter, but blaming things on God, nah. We've had enough of that. That's It's time to stop blaming things on God and going with science and meteorology and saying Hurricane Burl, uh, June of 2024, was not caused by God's anger. So, anyway, my brain is running out of steam, so I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you for watching. Hit like and subscribe and share. And I will see you next time on Second Coming of Unbelief.